we go on.
E-commerce business and Apple.
Do 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 do, and I shake my butt. Do 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 do. All right, let's see if we can get out with that. Oh, we almost got slammed. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. What a nice guy. The one and only, the famous, the well-regarded Hobotron. Howard, please hit the thumbs up if you're coming in. It's appreciated. It's an act of charity. It's an act of kindness. It's an act of love, baby. It's a man's world, baby. It's a man's world, baby. Do 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 do, and I shake my butt. Hi, Shimei. Do 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 do. I think this guy thought I was smiling at him. Yikes. Oh. Making buddies left and right. Here we go. Alright. And how is everyone doing? Let's get rolling. Tonight I'm going to take it easy tonight. I kind of feel like I maybe moved backwards a little. Maybe I tried to do a little too much So I'm, hey Callie Mo, hey Maggie, I'm just gonna take it easy tonight. Oh. You know me, why do when you can overdo? So I'm paying the price today, ladies and gentlemen. And it's kind of weird today. You know what, guys? It's not often you get a weather alert. And what do you think this weather alert said? Hey, NH, thank you, Olive. Hey, Alan, check your Gmail. Not Alan, no, Alan Gentry, check your Gmail. Hey, Ma Teresa, Jamie's trying to get a hold of you. I gave him your Gmail address, okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, Kimmy. Thank you, sweetie. Probably overdid it a lot the last 24 hours. Boy, this guy's cracked out. Wow, man, that guy is so whacked on crack. Holy smokes. I think I'm going to try to have some spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti for a long time with my own sauce. So, no, not if you sent it today. I don't know. Jamie's been trying to get a hold of you. The number didn't. Some Mexican was picking up or something. So I don't know. He's trying to get in touch with you. Yeah, I haven't had spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti since Las Vegas. Well, yeah, since Chicago Joe's in Las Vegas, which is really a good feed. It's one of the last places I can really count on. How you doing, Amanda? Amanda, I got nothing in the chill tonight, honey. I overdid it a lot yesterday. I could barely raise my arms today, so I'm just taking it really easy tonight. So, hope you all understand. Lots of stuff to talk about anyway. Oh, those vets are nice. Oh, nice car. I had to give that guy the thumbs up, the old Rosie Thumbelino. How you doing, Barry? What's going on? I had to give it up for the vet. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're coming in. It is very appreciated. It's going to be an easy night tonight. It is Thursday. Will we be doing, hello Kelly, will we be doing shopping tomorrow night? I think we will. We don't need a lot, but we should see what's out there. Hoping maybe next week. I have to take the car in to get the air conditioner fixed on. Looked at on Monday. Good Lord, it ain't gonna be, it's gonna be, it is what it is, guys. Let's go. Am I gonna talk on the phone? Am I gonna cross the street? Am I stumbling? Am I moving left or right? What's Frankie doing tonight? Who's going to Miami? There we go. No, I have no idea what that's gonna end up being, so. Yeah, I had kind of moved backwards today, Alex. I'm not feeling as good today as I did yesterday because I overdid it yesterday. So I'm really having a difficult time lifting my arms up today. Okay, what are we going to do here? Are we going to block everybody's parking? Is that what we're doing? What's the plan? What are we doing? Are we Ubering? Are we Lyft? Or there we go. We're going on the train. We're going to San Francisco. We're happy. There we go. Michael, yeah, it really hurt, Trotsky being all gone and everything was emotionally devastating experience for me. I don't know where these people were. Where are these people? What the heck are they doing? Oh man, I always have such a difficult time parking. Can anybody explain to me that I can parallel park in the most densely populated street? I could park in San Francisco with 6 inches to spare altogether, front and back, and pop that baby in like nobody's business. Thank you, Olive. Hey, Lois, how you doing today? Recovery Thursday. Yeah, it's been 9 days. So things are going good. So what do you think I get on a weather alert this morning? Something I never expected to get. Right? And that is a warning that a notification that tonight we're going to have record low temperatures. It's hard having pets. I feel so sad when mine died. My cat's 13. Yeah, thank you, Lois. I appreciate that, sweetie. Got a weather alert we're going to break the record for cold overnight for August 3rd into 4th. How about that? Everybody else is sweating their sack off. And this place is just like a weather event. It's like a different world, right? We're in another universe. You got no humidity. I mean, it's just like, wow. What's the temperature now? It's 78 degrees. I mean, it's just absolute perfection. I'm jealous. I want record low temperature. I hear you, lurker. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to be 49, 48, 49 tonight here. It's the nature of the beast. How you doing, 71? Yeah, I'm going to take it easy today. Hey, Nathan, how are you, sweetie? 91 in the great northern Illinois. Happy Thursday to you, Nathan. You actually have 10 minutes off from work. It's the hardest working person I know. I'm glad. How you doing, Nina? What's going on? So that came up this morning. I'm like, what? I thought, okay, something's coming, like maybe wildfire alert or something like that. And here comes this thing, expect record low temperatures. Yeah, quick break and back to work. Wow, Nathan. You got to be running that place by now. Here till 11 p.m. Okay. Oh, that breeze is feeling good today. So I try to take it easy. I really can't lift my arms up today. I don't know why. I don't think I'm getting an internal infection, but it was, I'm just like, okay, because I'm always being a dick, right? I'm always overdoing. Always. Had a nice guy, great female cat named Charcoal. She didn't come up wrong. We found her dead, hit by a car. I'm telling you what, Alex. I am learning very rapidly in this neighborhood. Pets either run away and they're never seen again, or they're offered up for sacrifice to whatever goes on in the neighborhood, whatever gang shit's going on, or whatever demonic, things are going on. They're gone, right? They just disappear into fat air. Yeah, I'm drinking water, or else they just get smashed by cars and stuff. So I'm kind of training myself to not get so emotionally invested, right, in feral cats, because yeah, they might eat them. I don't know what people do in the neighborhood, right? I mean, I was going to say something, but I better hold back. It might be culturally inappropriate, but God forbid I should be that, right? So. But that's why I've determined that I'm just not going to really get emotionally. The little cats are they're all over the place now, and it's cool. But I'm not going to, we got Fanny out there. Fanny Kaplan is a fellow communist traveler, the would-be assassin of Vladimir Lenin back in 1917 or whatever. But it is what it is. Our pantheon of famous communists grows. But there'll never be a Trotsky who met an unfortunate end just as terrible as Trotsky himself in Mexico City with an ice pick in the head. It seems like communists are never destined to have peaceful endings. I don't know. So yeah, just don't get too attached, and just build trust and all that. I mean, the little ones, if they're hungry, they're going to come up and eat and all that. But they're still very skittish. They're flying all over the place. Deb, wow. Deb, thank you so much for sharing. Well, Deb, I don't know. You could leave off the end of that. Thank you for sharing. The rest of it is certainly open for debate, but I thank you very much for your very, very kind. We have a new person. What is this? A Avon Garner. Yeah, thank you, Deb. I appreciate that, honey. That is so thoughtful of you. We're going to put that into the Las Vegas September travel fund. Shimei sent me some very nice stuff today. Some nice religious things which I enjoy tremendously, and I'm so grateful. How are you doing, Kelly? The amazing Baltimore Orioles won again. They won 6-1 to take the series against Toronto. 3-1. Well, you know, talk to me in September. We'll see who's there, Kelly. I never, thank you, Ruby. I never count my chickens before they're hatched. But Deb, thank you very much. I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys, as I'm always very straight up honest with you. This trip today, coming up in September, I'm going to spend, because I get the free use of this place, the timeshare down at South Point, I'm going to chip up a little bit and spend a little money for food and stuff like that. Not for breakfast and stuff. I always have just oatmeal and coffee in the morning and that. So just to give you a little spoiler alert, like I might get a seafood buffet or something like that. I don't know. You know, if Cheryl S was here, guess what she would say? Right. Okay, Rosie, it all sounds good in theory. When we actually see that wallet opening up and that green coming down on the table, I'll believe it. Otherwise, shut your pie hole and just get on. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Thank you, Shimei. I'm not really into buffet. I have not had a buffet in... yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it, Callie Mo? So I was like, are you sick? Do you have a fever? Are you ill? Are you sick? South Point is a really good soup, but that's the thing I want to do, James. That's the thing I'm talking about. I'm going to try to give that a whirl. I don't know what the hours are. The choice is you either go really early or you go late. But I know a lot of these buffets are starting to have, especially the higher end ones, that if you don't want to wait in line, you can pay $25 for a line hop to get you to the front. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, right? You know, it's like money talks. If you got money, you're good to go. If you're just a poor slob, well, you'll be waiting in line. Hey, you should treat yourself to the oyster bar. Yeah, I want to, chef. And get the combo pan roast. It's excellent. Okay, cool. I really have a hankering. Hey, Patty. Thank you, sweetie. I really have a hankering for some oysters on the half shell. That's really what I need. How you doing, chef? Good video behind the scenes of chefs rocking and rolling in the kitchen. Check it out. Get there about 1 hour before buffet starts. Yeah. You know, it's kind of a turn-off to me, James, you know, to have to stand around to, I don't know. So the chances are it may not pan out. I don't know. You know, they ask you to put down a lot of scratch. I really don't eat much in the way of desserts. It's just generally seafood and meat. That's about it. I'm working on the coffee right now. So for the shout out is a fun video. I think that everybody should see that, chef. I think people should get an idea of what a large-scale chefing operation is like. You're not in a kitchen in Soho just whipping up a lamb shank for somebody. And this is quality that has to be delivered against quantity here. Oh, you got the knucklehead sleeping on your feet again. So it's not often we get the chance to have a kind of a behind the scenes look at what's going on. You know, we see all these videos on YouTube about chef kitchen and this and that and the other, but they're all very small scale operations, prepping one meal at a time and all that. But when you see somebody that has to have an event for a couple hundred people, and you need to put good quality on the table, and you need to be responsible for hygiene, and the staff that shows up to serve it, set it up, clean it up, your responsibilities are exponentially magnified in that situation, right? So to me, it's a lot more interesting than just order land shank up, give me drop me a lobster tail, blah blah blah. Okay, check it out. That takes some real. You have to have so much stuff already made. Thank you again, Deb. I guess the trick is to make as much as you can early, but make sure it maintains the quality when you put it out. I mean, your spread in front there with all the hors d'oeuvres and everything, Chef, wow. I thought to myself, there's no way that these people are going to consume all of that food. You had every meat under the sun, cheeses, shrimp, and I'm just thinking to myself, really? Wow. Good deal. What does that say? Today at El Rose. It's El Rosa. Super fun to do and deliver that wow. They do deliver the wow factor because people eat with their eyes. Right. A lot of the stuff of fine dining is putting things on a plate that appeal to people and having a small amount of it. Right. And there's an implied specialness. There's an implied value in presentation. I think that's very important, especially when you get to high end. But I wanted to run this past Amanda Hug and Kiss. What's up, Rutherford? How you doing? Amanda, what about this place at the Wynn? I can't remember the name of it, but we walked by and we looked from the outside. We looked it up online. But they tell you can't take pictures of their food. And I just thought to myself, if you're throwing down $300 or so, 350 bucks, $400 with drinks for two people, and you can't even show that. Man, the only thing that goes through my mind is I could have bought a new washing machine. Right. Scams on. Yeah, thank you, Dirty Wizard. Always glad to see you. I'm glad you always keep everybody within the guardrails there. Right. You still have the drain? No, that got taken out on Monday. I'm always just so impressed. The guardians of morality did never like to see anybody get $1 on YouTube because it's $1 that they'll never get. And think of them sitting in front of that screen gnawing their hands off is a thing of real beauty. But anyway, if you're not allowed Silver Valley, you use 12 to or 14-inch plates. I'm not sure what that Silver Legacy uses 12 to. I don't know. But when I saw that review, they're like, oh, the woman did that review on the Cosmopolitans, and she's like, oh, the crab legs smelled fishy. Personally, I think it's taxi when you have some people hauling at their phone. Yeah, but I mean, it should be their choice if they want to take a picture of they're not putting it in front of anybody else's face. Right? They're just taking a picture of their plate or themselves. And I wonder if the waiter would be willing to take a picture. I've handed my phone to people and said, would you mind taking a picture, whatever. How you doing, Brian? What's going on? Good to see you, Brian. Haven't seen you in a while. I mean, I can understand there might be a restaurant that wants to say, you know what, we're beyond pictures posting on Instagram. Okay, we get it. How you doing, Mark? Seafood should not smell. Exactly. And if I'm getting fish legs or crab legs, they're just snow crab or some crappy thing. few restaurants. Oh, that's not my experience, Bill. I've never dined at any restaurant that ever told me I couldn't do video or do pictures. I don't even know what a civic long weekend is. I don't know. Sounds like another made-up Canadian holiday. We have Labor Day coming up September 6th. What is Civic Day? Are you going to go dance around the maypole, Kelly, or put red and white streamers on the pole? What are you going to do for Civic Day, honey? Are banning photographers? Some won't even let you use. Well, that's what, of course, the smartphone. But what's the point of that, chick? I haven't seen one place in Vegas except that place that doesn't allow you to take pictures. Cheryl is getting ready for Civic Day. She's preparing the Canadian maypole. Labor Day is the 4th of September. Really? I've had some different variants on that. Somebody said the 6th. I'm going to be in Vegas on the 1st. That's it, Delilah's. That's it. Thank you. Is it, yeah, Delilah or Delia? Delilah. Oh, ow. What's up, Cheryl? I don't know. Fishy smelling means it's all the ammonia smell. I think the people here thought I might be BSing. See, she says that one is bad, I think considered an intimate setting. Martha Stewart residence of a basket of bread, $5, whole roasted chicken, 100. Moving to Bakersfield, man, oh man. You better take your mask down with you. Okay, Labor Day is on the 4th. Cool. Good old Labor Day. Love our made-up. I just didn't understand. Why can't somebody in Canada tell me what Civic Day is, right? Hey, bye, Olivia. Bye, Olive. Good to see you. Thanks, sweetie. I used to drive me to a not fun in the heat. Also, just just the air quality down at the southern end of the valley, because you're up against the Tehachapi Mountains down there and over the Grapevine and Angeles National Forest, and it's just like, whoa, all the air gets trapped down at the southern end. Have you ever thought of making a bunch of steamed clams? Yeah, I'm not much into clams. I like sort of manila clams that have a little sauce on them, and I prefer oysters. It's a public holiday celebrated throughout every year in the first Monday of August. Okay. Look at Kelly dropping a dime on me. Wow, are you squaring up on me, Kelly? Huh? What's up? What's up, girl? You gonna square up on me here? You ain't gonna be in the hood, honey. You squaring up like that on me. Don't ever end up in prison, honey. Be squaring up on you. May I ask for prayers, tummy issues? Yes, you can, honey. Absolutely. Cheryl's like Independence Day, and in Texas we have Melt Day. My rent is $2,000. Wow, $4,200. You know what I need? You know what you need to do, Brian? You need to get into a co-housing arrangement. Get 4 guys, $500 or whatever. Hey P2E, how are you? I passed your well wishes on the She said she sent you. Oh, okay. I didn't get any messages at all. Uh, some unity uses to celebrate a historical figure important. Now Alberta uses to celebrate province's cultural diversity. That's cool. Well, those crazy Canadians, what are they going to think of next? Maple Syrup Day? National Curling Day? Man, have you guys ever had maple sugar candy? Wow. It just melts in your mouth. It is so good. I don't know what a hab is. I can't live with anyone who sucks, but I'm too picky and that's... Oh, okay. I guess I'm just a slob, Brian. I mean, if I'm confronted with $2,000 a month for rent, I'm going to have like 8 people hanging out of a house. It's going to be something like Animal House. Yeah, it's going to be hard to collect the rent, but, right? We need to get that cost as low as possible. Then we have money to co-chip in and get a maid to come in. Hey, MR. I won 500 at casino last night. Oh, nice. Good for you. Isn't maple sugar candy awesome? It's just that feel in your mouth. It's got a certain graininess to it. Oof. It is so good. It is absolutely delicious. I just love it. It just melts in your mouth. It's so rich tasting. You get some butter and maple syrup and put that together. Put that in a mold. Oof. Oof. I prefer sugar from the sugar cane. How you doing, Noreen? Naomi, did you ever have a Canadian maple sugar candy? Honey, it'll blow your wig off. I need to research why they're called the hab. Yes, you do. And you need to have a campaign to reinstill pride. I mean, look at that storage arena they play in. Can you imagine walking over center ice there? You get chills. Yeah, if you ever tried maple syrup or maple candy, maple sugar candy, it's just it's like a little slice of heaven, honey. You'll be popping your wig off. I wonder if we're doing the Pokemon hunt today. Looks like a couple of kind of nerdy, computer geeky people hanging around. Maple cream is really good. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. I heard San Francisco's going to hell with all the crime and looting. Well, we have to kind of split the difference. We have to know that sensationalism is always a high-selling product. Hey, Bimbo, how are you? No leftover bark from the tree. Hey, Bimbo, how are you, sweetie? Well, let me tell you, honey, if you ever had real maple sugar candy, it's unbelievably tasty. It is divine. Maybe like a thicker, yeah, it's delicious. I think it is, Gonna be my retired work KO today. Oh, that's nice, Deb. The thing I was saying about San Francisco guys is that, and gals, is that, right, you in media you have this pile-on effect. Where something is judged to be bad and growing, we want to kind of jump on that trend and accentuate that trend. So we need to weigh that off against the fact that the tourists still show up. Although what's being gutted out is localized shopping in stores and things like that. I don't think you're in any danger in daytime around any tourist destinations, but I think like Pier 39, it just became a ripoff. It's all like, there's nothing authentic about a place that's just Bubba Gump and all this, kettle corn. It loses its attractiveness because it's all about the Mazuma. It's all about the almighty dollar. But in chasing the dollars and so many other things, the authenticity of the experience is destroyed. Yeah, all the stores are closed, right? That's the basic problem that you run into with, when you chase the high dollar, you chase the rent and stuff, you squeeze out the cultural diversity in stores and things that made it attractive in the first place. Yeah, Bimbo, just like Domino's Sugars factory on the waterfront in downtown Baltimore. Let's see, in Norway, they make an heart-shaped waffle. They put lingonberry jam, caramel flavor, brown cheese on top. What the hell's brown cheese? What the hell is that? Something natively abhorrent comes to mind. I think of brown cheese. How you doing, Joni? Good job on the truck camper, honey. It's not easy. I'm surprised you're keeping the old wallpaper, though. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're going for authenticity or something, or a real restoration. I don't know. Probably stupid of me to say, but I love restoration work. Look up the TNE Tiny Cheese. I got in love, but I don't know too many people anymore. I don't want to say, Bimbo, we draw kind of a higher intellectual order here of people like you that come around. And, we don't do drama here and engage in calumny against other people. We just kind of talk about stuff that's going on. Live the life, live the dream. This is just a temporary patch I just got this minute. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. That's cool. Let's hope they're not roasting coffee beans today. It looks all clear. I mostly do. Yeah, I know you are, honey. I pop in once in a while, listen to them. You're so far over my head, though. With your musical knowledge is like you should be working at Universal Music or something. I did a little too much yesterday, Noreen, so I'm really just taking it slow today. I got up this morning. I had a very difficult time putting my arms above my shoulders. I'm just taking it real easy. Or Tower Records. Boy, Tower Records was all over the West. Yeah, no, that's not bad. I'm just saying, I got to slow down a little bit. I can't, I'm not even supposed to be driving yet, and I've done so much crap. The only downside is bigger, get less trucks to choose from now on. Someone told me I should get rid of the truck campers again. Oh, I don't know, Joni. Are you going to bounce from thing to thing? You got to settle on something and just... What I would do is get that truck camper up to snuff and then sell it, and then take that money, work on the other one, get that up to snuff, sell it, and then I'm a terrible patient. I wasn't even supposed to be doing anything for a week, 10 days, no car, no nothing. I guess he thought I was just going to sit around with my thumb up my bum for 10 days, I don't know. So we're just a little bit of backslide, and that's okay. That's what I mean. I got out this morning. I'm like turning the wheel like Granny Clampett in the 1928 Oldsmobile, right? can take the camper when you need to. And I'm gonna be honest with you too, Joni. No matter how nice, even a wide body, a Pleasure Way, a 210 road trek, you'd have to get up to a Chinook to have the equivalent of the interior room. I mean, I look at you doing that work in that truck camper, and I'm like, man, you got room to stand up, you know, in a truck, in a camper van. It's just, I don't think it's good for mental health to be in there month after month after month after. Common Brothers show. No, I don't. Hey, honey, you promote whatever you want, honey. What's this? So what was with the SWAT team? They were doing training in case they have a school incident of a shooter on campus at the elementary school. They were doing a police exercise today. I was surprised they didn't bring out the armored personnel carriers they have too. People think, oh, it's such a nice, lovely place up in wine country. Yeah, it's a good place to get killed up here. With this bigger camper, I can get one of those portable washing machines. Well, you know, Joni, I'll be honest with you, one of the fun things about being boondocking and stuff and being out there as I was on the road in 2019 a lot was you get to, you know, go into a laundromat, just stretch your feet, sit back, you meet some interesting people in there. Hey, Anton Smith, how you doing? I'm a very extroverted person. I look for opportunities to meet other people and hang out. So I always found laundromats. I try not to go to the worst one in the city. Crisis skills for the de-escalation skills. Yeah, that's a good thing, Deb. Yes, I think it's bigger than a Class B. For some reason, your truck camper just looks really roomy. How you doing, Mew? What's going on? Mew Swan in the house. Yeah, I like meeting people and hanging out, and that's what I say. I hope to God I can get in a co-shared housing arrangement in some boarding house when I'm older. Just think of the video possibilities and all that. Because one thing I'm very sure of, the boarding house will return. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That extra foot and a half is like a difference between a mansion and a row house, Joni. You may not feel it, but psychologically, right? Space is critical when you're going to be in there a lot, and I just think that people that live in vans full time, they tend to go lose their mind. Here comes this nice lazy way. There it is. Man, this guy keeps that thing in such nice shape. Wow, I'd love to have that thing. His engine's running rich though. Speaking of interest rates, 4.18% today on the 10-year. Interest rates are exploding upward, guys. Make sure you keep your money short. Just keep rolling it over. If you have I-bonds, you've had them for a year, cash them in, take your profit, and put them in. Put it in. All right. The critical number to watch on the 10-year is 4.33%, which was hit in October of 2022. If we exceed that, that'll confirm the bear market in bonds. Life on the road is better than life. Oh, I don't agree. I don't see anybody sustain that long term. I think life on the road is a phantom. People end up being static and not traveling. It's a good time to sell diamonds. I have no idea, Mark. I don't even think I've held a diamond in my hand in my life. I don't know. 9-foot walkable thing. Plus, yeah, so I'm saying, Joni, of course it's got it all over a camper van. Well, your wish will probably come true in a few years, Anton. The way things are going now. Your wish will come true. You'll be seeing it all in the next 10 years or so. You'll be seeing stuff you never imagined in a million years that you would see. My favorite line from Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Very good play. Just the realism of that thing. Boy, that shattered any illusion of professional life in universities. And what a dark stage production. I think Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor were perfect in that. That was probably their best portrayals. So just mark it down, 4.33%. If we go past that in terms of yield on 10-year, then next stop will be 6%. And then the implications for that kind of interest rate are severe. Manufacturing company at an unbelievable pace. What are they manufacturing, Tron? Are we going to see made in USA in the dollar stores, or what are we going to see? Tchotchkes, or Trudeau is the prime minister? They keep voting them in. They must love them up there. I've never had one person from Canada on my chat, of which there are many of them in here, that is a backer or supporter of Trudeau. I'm thinking to myself, how's this guy get elected? Bunch of diamonds, had relatives in the jewel business. Nice. I thought with the flood of synthetics and stuff that it broke the monopoly of De Beers. And that South African band of thugs down there. I hear you, Bimbo. You're doing God's work, honey. Take care. Love you. Take care. So Anton Smith, your dream will no doubt come true. You can outsource, man. You can't. It's too expensive and too risky to do. It's all about dollars and cents, and it's all coming back to the U.S. Lab-grown diamonds are becoming. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're gotten to the point with diamonds where it's hard to tell the real ones from the fake ones, or the real ones from the synthetics. restarted, boy. We haven't seen your new character yet. Okay. I might have been X'd out. I'm really not, probably too distant from Boyd now. I might be out beyond Pluto in terms of the orbit. Well, in my mind, with the way that China imploded and shot itself in the foot, I expect India will look like a much safer proposition. You keep hitting the heart, Bobby. That's the way you get rid of it. Keep pressing that heart. People love the Rosie, so what am I going to do? Yeah, the United States still has tremendous oil reserves and stuff. Problem with the United States, it precludes a lot of manufacturing because the cost of capital is going to be rising rapidly now. United Arab Emirates, what about it? It's bigger than you can ever imagine. Don't underestimate the United States. Well, so is Russia. Should I underestimate Russia? Should I underestimate Canada? Canada's bigger than the United States, right? Canada probably has more mineral wealth up there than most of the rest of the world combined. It hasn't even been discovered yet. You talk about a country sick with natural resources. Very small population per size. We need to stop invading countries for its oil. Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know, Anton Smith, what that's all about. I mean, that seems to me I haven't invaded my oil. I pay for it at the pump. How are Arab people suffering with oil? Well, they're not. Was watching Peter Santella and the coal miner said they love electric. Yeah, they're pumping out carbon like crazy right now. Carbon emissions, of course. Of course, quietly under the surface, coal is growing again. We have 500 years of reserves. Hey, Angus Kisses. People say we invaded Iraq for its oil. Well, I don't think I put one drop of Iraqi oil in my tank. I think most of my oil came from Venezuela and Mexico. Yeah, I mean, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, right? So whether it comes from coal or whether it comes from oil, right? It's a zero-sum game. You can't run solar at nighttime. Half the world is always in darkness while the other half is in light. I'm waiting till they have a breakthrough of a salt battery. And instead of replacing your car with a $20,000 battery, it'll be like a $2,000 battery. Canada has mountains. Canada has prairies. It has plains. Right? Oh, Canada, I love to hear you roll away, you maple syrup covered plains. I'm surprised these Canadians don't sue me. Somebody from Canada hasn't come down here and beat the hell out of me yet. Indian Railroad is no more. What does that mean? Most are to figure it out on their own. You got to make your own happiness. Hey Scottish, how you doing, honey? Most are to figure it out on their own. You've got to make your own happiness. Well, and I think it's also a fallacy. I think most happiness comes from without, not from within. I think that's the falsehood of New Age and centering philosophies and all that. They focus on you instead of you focusing externally. What's the long-term outlook for precious metals? Up, MR. How can precious metals be anything but a good investment? They consistently hold their value. You had two silver dimes in 1929. You could buy a gallon of gas. You have 2 silver dimes today. You take them to the coin store. You sell them. You have enough to buy a gallon of gas. Hey, Desert Amy, how you doing, honey? That's holding your value. I can think of no better example of why precious metals always make sense. I don't know about gold, but I sure as hell know about silver. You are welcome, Adam. Good to see you. Glad everything worked out. Hopefully we'll keep the heat off of Phoenix, that vicious heat of 110 for 18 straight days or whatever. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the line, coming do. But it's like Warren Buffett said, the plan now is to buy treasury bills. Hey Queenie, been pretty good, honey. Things are going along pretty good. Thank you, sweetie. Good to see you. Silver quarter to 1960, gas for 29. Silver quarter days was about 4.28 in silver. Yeah, silver was in our quarters, dimes, and half dollars until 1965. 64 was the last year. Every country that insists in living by debt always debases its currency eventually to worthlessness. Gold supplanted by silver, silver supplanted by a promise, silver supplanted by paper. Pennies used to be predominantly copper, now they're predominantly zinc. It's never the other way, it's always debasement and devaluation. Every great civilization in history has collapsed, not because of an attack from the outside, from exterior forces, but because of rotting from within. We all need to invest in cheese. I felt cheese is going to hit it big. No more trade. Well, they'll still be trading dollars. If you want to sell into America, you're going to need to take our dollars. So I think that's a fallacy too. But you have to accept the fact that U.S. currency, once it embarks on its decline, it's going to be a long-term process, which is going to put further pressure under interest rates to attract money, which is going to drive up further the value of silver and gold. Do 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 do. It had to be you. Ow. Man, that hurt just to extend my arm. Wowsy, wowsy, woo. I found I talked about a world with two reserve currencies. It's kind of a fallacy. It's as much a fallacy as the fallacy of a middle class. There's no such thing in history as a middle class, right? That's just a very transient phenomena born of abnormal economic conditions, i.e. World War II, which destroyed the productive base of other countries, led to a bulge in something called a middle class. How you doing, Cindy? What's up? Listen, I just pulled in. Have a good evening. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I'm just taking it easy tonight. I way overdid yesterday. So any concept of two reserve currencies is fallacious. I mean, one is ascending and one is descending. So, right. I don't have any gold, but I have a few pounds of silver. Good for you, Duncan. It's just a good hedge. I mean, I'm not a Mormon, but it just makes sense. No economy in the world has provided a situation where, where work is optional. Be good to my body. I'm trying, honey. I pushed it too hard yesterday. So I got up this morning. I couldn't lift my arms above my shoulders. I thought, oh, man. Thought to myself, oh, you done it again, Rosie. So I backed way off today. Way off today. What stupid thing I did yesterday? I went and put stuff back in the cabinets overhead, pie plates, and now tonight I got to get up there and get the colander out to drain the spaghetti noodles. I'm like, oh, this will be good. Man, I got like 0 cents, just dumb. We'll make it happen. I'm gonna have to get up on the chair, set it at level. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna pick apples next week. Yeah, get Bird to do it. There's an idea. But the assumption is that China reserve currency, but China's got its own set of massive problems over there. A house divided against itself cannot stand. You cannot live with one foot in communism and one foot in capitalism, right? So they're always at war with themselves. You don't see anything out of China anymore about movie stars, about celebrities, about people spending money, wild nightclub jings and karaoke. All that has been smashed down to pieces. People are afraid to come out of their shell. They're just trying to keep a low profile. If you got money, the last thing you want to do is flaunt it. Because people know when banks start to fail in property development countries and people start banging on the doors of banks and all that kind of stuff, that it ain't going to end well. And they always have that cozy fallback of communism. I told you so. We tried to tell you capitalism is bad, and now look at where we are. And they'll be breaking out the little green suits. why I hold on to my little red book in case I have to march lockstep. Ooh, I can already tell it's getting chilly. Yeah, 73. Oh, it's going to be record cold tonight, upper 40s. You know what? There we go. Ooh, yeah. I think we've just about traced out our attempt to make a new all-time high, and Mark is signifying the end of the B wave, so I think the C wave will be upon us. Still 103 in Las Vegas. Keep your sunny side. I always do, Trog. I'm always smiling every day. My world, I try to keep my world very simple. As much detachment from worldly things as possible. That's my whole deal. I turned on the barbecue. Yeah, keep the sunny side up, but you also have to have a true recognition of reality and how unhinged things are becoming in society. Yeah, simple is no stress. Gives me time to consider other things in the world than taking care of squaring my own stuff up. Yep, thumbs up are appreciated. If I live closer, I'd help you. Oh, I know you would, honey. You're a sweetie. I appreciate you, Judy. I'm just enjoying the chat tonight. We're just chilling out. We have an open chat. Have any questions, anything you want to comment on, feel free. You took me to relax and rejuvenate. Yeah, it becomes addictive, James. It's just like a new life, right? I'd be going over to Chinatown there and getting some good Chinese dim sum. No, I'm not on any pain meds, honey. The whole scope of my recovery, I took 4 Advils. I think it would be a good idea for the sensitive kind to disconnect from electronics. I don't know how to answer that, Trog. I got no idea. East Coast cooled down considerably. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Quinny, we're going to have a possibility of setting a record low temperature for August 3rd to 4th. If want a daughter, what does that mean? The hell does that mean? Stopping in to listen. Good to see you, Molly. Love you, sweetie. I miss you. Great to see you, sweetie. Thank you. Haven't 3 done too much. There you go. I want to have a daughter. Not to be insulting, Anton Smith, but are you capable of reproducing? I mean, I'm trying to put this in I mean, how do I put that? Yeah, in the upper 40s tonight. Temperature's dropping so fast right now. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can adopt. I don't know. I think you have to kind of, well, you're a trust fund baby, I guess. I don't know. I don't mind the warm weather comes. It'll get to 90 here. I could care less. I'm going to pull out some of these tomato plants. They're just a disaster. I'm going to put the broccoli down. Hey Dave, how you doing? Thank you, Dave. Excellent to see you too. So we have open topic tonight. Anybody wants to talk about anything, any questions, just be respectful and all is good. We got 150 people watching. We only got 77 thumbs up. Let's see if we can ram up those thumbs up tonight. Any cooking coming up, Dave? Barbecue? Yeah, it's astounding how comfortable this summer is. It's like we cool off inversely to how hot it is in the rest of the country. do 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 do. I'm enjoying this. I love August. I love August. Me and Tara will have a daughter together. Oh, that should be interesting. Depends what you mean by have. How you doing, Charles? We have to really define our terms there, Anton. Yeah, I wouldn't tell Tara that, yeah. Oh man, I'm sore today. How you doing, Alyssa? It's just a heat wave. We have always had them. Just check the almanac. What's just a heat wave? I love your comments at times. I laugh out loud. It's always nice to be entertaining, Quinny. It keeps the troops happy around here. Why people want you but don't give you a thumbs up? Well, I mean, it's not mandatory. You're always going to have a certain core of people that dislike you just by native dislike, and they're never going to be ones to give you a thumbs up. I don't call it hate watching, but you know, it is what it is. And some people, they just don't give thumbs up. It's a choice. So I asked for it. My daughter will have a Russian name. Yeah, that should be very interesting in North Carolina there, Anton. When you go in to talk to the adoption agency, I'd love to be a fly on the wall. You entertain your school summer now. Oh, thank you, Quinny. I don't think you have to worry, Amanda. They have eyes, Anton. I just want to see the look on the adoption agency face. Hell, you might get it these days. I don't know. What the heck do I know? You might get it. You might get 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know what move Mohammed came from or whatever. Got the little baby. Nice to see family with a little kid. I don't see you near enough of them, except in my neighborhood. Anton Smith, you're no position to have children, in my opinion. What's up, Beach Street? How you doing tonight? Good to see ya. Are the boss and Janet? Yeah, I'm hoping to go over there next. Janet's stepfather passed away. The boss is putting up a new fish tank thing, so I got to take the car in to get the air conditioner fixed on Monday. God knows what that's going to cost. And then I'm hoping to see them next week, drive down and check it all out. So, you know, with Janet working and stuff, it's been kind of a change. Plus my surgery and, you know, the ups and downs of the boss. Right. Oof. So I told him today I'd like to go down next week. I'm hoping I get the A6 pick. I have a distant relative of mine sent 140,000 in gift cards overseas. Like what? Applebee's, Crapplebee's, Chili's, Starbucks. What are we talking about? Gift cards. What time is it? Anton Smith, it's past your bedtime. Mom's pulled the plug. You're getting rather truculent in your years, aren't you? Getting rather impudent. Might not get your favorite breakfast cereal this week. I'm not sure, but they drained other than now they're on the street. I don't know. You got to imagine if you're in banking every day, you're under fire. You got people coming in, oh, my money was taken from my account, or this person doctored the check and you guys cashed it. I mean, you can imagine the fraud levels in banking. It's going to get worse. The America's turning into what China was 40 years ago. We're a country where everybody's scamming everybody else. I know they would go to Walgreens and get gift cards. I don't know, they must have been able to activate them. Boy, that breeze is coming in, man. Yep. Ooh, it's been dropping down. It's all a scam these days. There's people working full-time. I get 10, 15 emails from Czechoslovakia every day. The Czech Republic was scammed. We want you to represent this. We want you to represent that. I mean, I get some legitimate ones in. Will you make a video of our you know, you guys know I've turned down every single one of them. I wondered if any of the people in the chat have experienced that kind of. Years ago when hey, how you doing? Years ago when I had a surgery, I had to pay an anesthesiologist. And I wrote a check to the anesthesiologist and I put it in the mailbox to go out on the street of shattered dreams. And a couple weeks, you know, about a month later, I get a call from the anesthesiologist's office. You know, do you want to pay us, or what do you want? What's your next play? What are you going to do? Are you going to pay us? You're going to go bankrupt? What are you? I'm like, I already sent you a check. They're like, we didn't get any check. Son of a gun! I called the bank, and it turns out somebody had taken that check and taken it to Community First Bank and deposited. They didn't even change the anesthesiology associates on it. They just put it into they got it cashed. And I'm like Community First, you didn't even look at the name to see. No, we just put it in and we just put it in. All right. So they gave me my money back then. I said, "Are you gonna stop the guy?" They're like, "Nah, it's not. It costs more money to stop this guy for $800 than all the legal crap and cop reports and all." Okay, well, it's up to you. As long as I get my money back. Thing that killed me, they didn't even change the pay to on it. Just put it in an account or cashed it. Had 2 credit cards and I've used unauthorized purchases. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on all that stuff. That's why Chase is very good. Chase has a very good algorithm. It looks like anything that's unusual in the way of a standardized purchase automatically flags attention. Yeah, desperate times, desperate members. We're just turning into a nation of scammers, and we have plenty of people from the outside that scam too. The latest ones I get, and this really probably pisses them off, they send me these emails. Oh, we just put through payment on your subscription, your renewal subscription of XY Norton antivirus software, and then they have an attached invoice. You never want to click on anything. You know what I do? I write them back and I say thank you very much. You can imagine when that comes. Oh, shit. Thanks for taking care of that for me, right? I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. That was wonderful. Thank you. How thoughtful of you to renew me. And then they're there chewing their hand off. My credit card, I never bought from me. Yeah, they have to make good on it. That's why you always use credit cards and not debit cards. Debit cards is a much more complicated procedure. Always use two-step verification. We have no idea who that is. Tell the Odin's men to come in. Or are you going to continue to be their pigeon for them? By mailing, if you can put it on that, or Rosieokelly, anything like that. I'm not going to renew the P.O. box next time. I'm paying $240 a year for that nonsense. Send it to the Rancho. I can't wait till Tara comes up and visits. I haven't seen Joey D in a while. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna throw some garbage out here too. I let about 6 of these cups pile up. Sometimes I like playing with the scammers and leave them on and shut them up. Yeah. Yeah, so you get to, we processed your payment. Thank you. So very kind of you! Exclamation points. It's like so happy. So happy. And you're sitting there, well, that didn't go well. How you doing today, June? Yeah, I'm probably going to pull out these mortgage lifters. They're just not productive. Hey, Kim, how are you? Thank you, sweetie. I got a little of a setback today. Oh, nice. I have an Air Force hat too. Great. I'm getting there. That was funny today. I'm writing my book and I ran into a real theological logjam, right? So I called Father Creer down there in Vegas. He straightened me right out, man. Sorry to bother you. I know you got 1,000,001 things to do. All right. Okay, God bless. I was happy. I'm glad, Kim. Excelente. Yeah, I had weights, June, I had a ton of energy and I got up this morning. I couldn't even lift my arms above shoulder level. Hey, Jessica, I hope you're doing okay, honey, or recovering. I love schoolgirl uniforms. You better be careful, Anton Smith. You're really redlining now. It's 2023, bro. It's not 1990. It's best to keep your proclivities to yourself. Yeah, resting. I took it real easy today, June. I only took one walk and just took it easy. Over the grape. This weekend has been a tough one. I've gone through so much. Yeah, been in this hospital for now. Oh, I hope you can get out tomorrow, Jessica. I'll keep my fingers crossed. And let's hope for the best, sweetie. Yeah, nobody likes to be in the hospital. I don't even like to be in the outpatient. I got all these nurses fawning all over me. You okay? What do you mean? I got a space blanket with a tube. I got some kind of thing with a tube going in it to keep me warm. I guess all blown up with hot air. I'm like, man, I'm in a Club Med. And all of a sudden they're sticking needles in, and oh, here we go. Put this long needle in my side, up at breast level, right? The blockers. Just sign this disclosure. It's possible we could puncture the lung or something. Oh, great! Go for it, right? That'll be an interesting day in the surgery when you puncture the lung. Had a colonoscopy yesterday. Well, I want to say good for you, Jessica. My skirt's too short. Anton Smith, could I ask you a straight up honest question? Are you in therapy or counseling or are you seeing a psychologist that specializes in aberrant behavior? I mean, are you under care or what are you doing? Are you free balling or what? I mean, it's like, dude, you swing between you swing between Russia, Ukraine, and girls. Okay. I'm sure he blessed that. It's okay. As long as the check clears or whatever. As long as they aren't your mother's. Welcome back, Shimei. You're missing a very interesting chat. Redlining left and right in here. Oh, it's ow, oh. And that was a mistake. Ooh, easy. He must be, since he just act on random topics no one knows. Like that. The randomness of Anton Smith coming to a theater near you. It all started with my love of short dresses. The shorter the better. Never mind that I lived in North Carolina and the heart of the Bible Belt. It was my life and I was going to live it as I saw fit. I was obsessed with Russian-Ukrainian politics, and the war broke out. I felt like I had finally hit my stride. The real issue was, could I combine my love of short skirts with some type of patriotism towards my mother country of the Ukraine? This is still an open issue in my life, but I do look forward to the day when full resolution is at hand, and I may be able to fully express myself as I believe I was meant to be. Chapter 2. I should do I should do an Anton Smith audiobook, right? Jeez. I should do an audio book for every person in this chat. Oh boy. Short pleated skirts more than 4 fingers above the knee. I guess so. What an interesting person you are, Anton Smith. I just hope you live to see your 50th birthday or whatever. Why this goofy chat's not advancing? Yours. James, yours is a fascinating one of travel, and you're a person that's on a totally different plane than those, and I mean that in the sense of a geometric plane, than those that board your plane. That's what I find so fascinating, is that you virtually have no common ground with the slobs. Ow! With the slobs that ride your airline. I find that dichotomy infinitely fascinating, and the grist and stuff of many a great story here on YouTube. People's expectations when they come in versus what's going to be supplied to them, and your whole life story is one of beating down those expectations to meet the level of what you're willing to do, and that in itself makes a great novel, right? Free to fly, but not on my airline. That's your story. Do 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 do. It's a little more of a cerebral story than, say, a story that concentrates on drunk people in a plane. You pick it, you stack it, you bring it, you sling it. Right, well, you need to put this in the overhead bin for me. Really? Yeah, fly. I used to love flying before 9/11. Judy, you're fine, honey. I used to love flying before 9/11, and then it just became a real pain in the ass. It's probably a little better now. I'm cleared on e-pass or whatever it is that I don't have to go through all the waiting in line of the regular slobs that are lining up for to go through TSA. I got TSA pre. Do 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 do. There's a really good chance now that things have kind of calmed down a little bit. There's a really good chance that Hong Kong might be on the radar because I have a place to stay uh, over there. It's kind of a shithole. Pardon my language, but do 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 do. I need a really good adventure. Their economy is definitely beating ours right now. Well, I remember they had a lot of compression that we didn't have. That's what I want to come hang out with you, Rosie. We can drink coffee. Yeah, we can. Well, plenty of. I got LMML stops by and says hi. I can't hug anybody right now, but ooh, no, Alan, that's the real breaking news. Well, I mean that in the sense that you guys, you would be a little, it's not bad. I mean, I'm used to it, right? Boy, what a beautiful night. Breezy. Wow, I love August. I'm a little mortified by where you already stayed. Nothing can shock me. Hey, Cheryl S., somebody's got to be anchoring the low end of the whole operation, right? We got you anchoring the high end. Somebody's got to delineate the two poles of this operation. Bird know about me. What the hell does that mean? Bird know about me. This is what I was talking about, the collapsing linguistic skills in Western society. Does Bird know about me? Know what? Does Bird know about me? What would you like me to tell Bird about you? I'd say you're nice, you have a good sense of humor, you can joke around a little bit. The hostel, I don't know. I like that shared living. The bathroom was a little rough. I mean, the floor was sticky, and who knows what guys were doing in there, and I don't know. Right? No flip flops and stuff. Right? But on the upside, you only paid like $10 a night, and you're hanging with all these people from foreign countries. $29 pass. My pass cost me in excess of 10. Well, I don't know, Cheryl S. I don't. What am I supposed to say, right? I mean, I'm not traveling in high company. If I get the right end of the hot dog in my mouth, it's a great day. I get a nice coney dog in, I'm feeling good. Bathrooms other mine or my friend. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just sit down on any seat, Queenie. What does that mean? Twitter is dead. Bird knows about me. I had a chicken wrap and a dinner turkey plate. Okay. Very good. Man, I want to get some good hot dogs. That's what I want. That's what I want Saturday night. I want some good Safeway Select hot dogs. Speaking of Coney, is currently closed in Fremont for some reason. What? I hope it's not because of a health department dealio. It might be probably some rent disagreement with the D or something. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but I hope not. Dag burn, man. I mean, they must pay a tremendous rent to be there, but wow. I love those hot dogs. You want to do Rosie? You want to do Rosie a solid? Send me some of those. It's some. What is it? It's some butcher shop up in Michigan or something at Kugel or Kunstler or something that makes those Coney Islands. You would do me a solid. Send me some of those babies. They are delicable. They got that snap. You got to bite down, and then all of a sudden it gives. You got to get through that intestine. Boom. It's weird they'd be closed down. I wonder what that's all about. It's not like the health department really gives what's going on down there, right? Rats are all right. The USDA allows a certain amount of rodent stuff. Hey, Bunky, a little bit of a setback today, but I'm doing okay. Thanks, sweetie. Well, whatever it is, don't send me Kunstler. Send me whatever that is up there, and they use it for. D told me what it was. I can't remember what they use it. Coney Island dogs in Detroit. I think I'm the only person that's ever eaten it. Both the one in Detroit and the one in Vegas. Yeah, it's inevitable you get some rodent material in your food. You just don't know it. You know, someday somebody slips at the plant. Oh, there goes a rat in it. Just chewed up. Ugh, who's going to notice? And into the casing, into the package. Right, as long as you get the bone out. How you doing, Jody? Going on with this time, I'm running to the lab. Oh, I love a Coney. I wish they'd open a couple freestanding Coneys down there. Wouldn't that be great? Would you learn ukulele if we... No ukulele for me. My brain has no more capacity. Plus, Cheryl S. would hate to hear me on the ukulele. Tiptoe through the toilet, so sweet. Tiptoe through the toilets. Do, 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 do. Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing okay, babe. I'm just overdid it yesterday, so I'm paying the price. Yeah, I couldn't stand Tiny Tim. I think that was when I saw him on the Ed Sullivan Show when I was a kid. I believe in that, my recollection, there were 2 times that I wanted to smash the TV set. The first one was when Tiny Tim was on the Ed Sullivan Show. And the second time was when the Orioles lost Game 7 of the 1971 World Series against the Pirates. Does anybody read Confederacy of Dunces? Sounds like it'd be right up my alley. You haven't played guitar in a while, right? Confederacy of Dunces sounds like it's right up my alley. Right? Me and Anton. You got to relax and I know, Bunky. I got to take it easy. Oh, I love Mrs. Miller. We got to have a music night coming up. We got to have a music night I think this Saturday night we should have a music night. Just for old time's sake, let's rip out a lot of tunes. Ooh, I'd rather listen to China. Oh, not me. Hey, Nippy. What are we going to park in the middle? What are we doing? We haven't had music night in months. Months. Play whatever you want. How you doing, Icy? What's going on? Is today the 3rd or the 4th? Idiocracy is pretty spot on. Yeah, nothing's going to disappoint in the way of that vein of writing these days. Just, it's a matter of who's going to be late to the party. Oh, I can't wait till college football season. I'm getting pumped up. I've got to be able to spend, I got to be able to invest the time and start to look at some of these preseason analysis. I don't want to look at any coaches BS. These coaches are all, they all say crazy good stuff and they're all lousy. So this year, that's one of my #1 rules. Never listen to any coaches' conferences, pregame, preseason, postgame. Don't waste your time. That's my #1 rule. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. All right? Go on momentum. There's certain programs. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. Michael Penix returning at the Washington Huskies. That's going to be your Heisman Trophy. I'm going to put some money on him for 2024 to get the Heisman Trophy. I don't know what the odds line is on that, but I'm going to put some money down on that. Yeah, I don't know, Icy. It's 72 here. We're supposed to have a record low in the upper 40s tonight. Record low for August 3rd to 4th. Do 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 do. 71 in the great city of Rochester. Love it. I can't wait to visit Rochester one day. Get back to Buffalo. All right, guys, I got to get some food in my Gulliver here. So let's, I hope this thing is charging. And of course it's not. So we're probably, well, down to 54% as usual. Ooh, watch that seatbelt. 68 on the mean streets of Lowell, Massachusetts. One of y'all better play some Bee Gees for me, Massachusetts, this weekend. And blanket on the ground, man. It's been too long. I'm having withdrawals. Do 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 do, because of you, there's a song in my heart. Because of you, yeah, it's always good to see James and Justin in the chat. The dynamic duo. Boo boo doo 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 doo. Thanks, thanks for the memories. The big broadcast of 1938. I miss Bing Crosby. I miss Bob Hope. Ladies are windblown tonight. Can it be this girl? Do, 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 do. Oh no, it isn't. It's love in bloom. Can it be the do 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 la dee 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 do 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 do. I don't know, they came around and adjusted these lights. It's getting almost like Las Vegas now. Pemex is 12-1. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna take a piece of that. Take a piece of that. You better believe I'm going to be all over the Huskies this year. All over the Huskies. I'll ask Father Creer to put down my bets for me, right? Father Creer, could you go over to the Cortez? Right. What's up, Vicky? How you doing, babe? Do. You take it slow, Jody. Everybody take it slow. Man, I thought that guy was carrying a body. That was frightening. I hate to do turns. It's good to see you, Vicky. Ooh. Careful on those turns. Keep them tight, man. I know. I just don't ever tell my surgeon would lose his stuff. It's amazing how much I disappoint the medical community. Oh, the Cormark guy. Hey, Lisa. Getting ready to leave for the airport. Are you going on vacation, honey? Have a good time if you are. Ooh. Man, I really got to clean up the Rancho. I've just let stuff go to, you know what, just recovering. Everything is all over the place. Yeah, I need to be in a mattress. How do you know the nurses don't? This doctor, they don't really. I'm kind of a newbie over there, but I'm sure some of my old doctors are wondering what the hell's going on with me. Hey, Hat. I'm sure on the topic of conversation around a few places, but that's all right. You gotta get it while you can. As J.K. NoCal famously said, you gotta stick it in where you can fit it in. That's why I could write a story, The Wit and Wisdom of J.K. NoCal. Yeah, I can't do any cleaning, but I'm telling you, it's a mess. It is a mess. Oh, they parked this gray colored battleship gray. It's almost like an insult to me, right? Right in front of the Rancho. I got an appointment to take the van in to get the AC done. Somebody tore that thing off. I don't know. Hold on a second, guys. Ooh! Ow! 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 Doggone, that hurt. No, I don't like that collar at all. I just, I just scratch my head and wonder what, and I don't know, gray? Gray? I mean, I'm not telling anybody. Yeah, real rough landing, June. This is somebody sent me duplicate. Somebody was kind enough. They sent me griddle, and a cover, so that's going to be picked up. Whoever sent that, I appreciate that. You're going to get your money back. All right, that's ready to go out. You'll be picking that baby up. I was very thoughtful. This mess, this whole place is like a disaster zone. I can't lift any of this stuff up. What a mess. Right? It's just a mess. But there's always beer. Yeah, I can't drop it off. They have to come and pick it up. That thing weighs a lot. I'm not picking it up again. They've already determined they're going to pick it up. There they go. Hey, Cindy. You see one of the little monsters. They're tearing my chairs apart. Do. This baby socks does not like me at all. Hey, Andrew. Good to see you, sweetie. How you doing, handsome? Let me go ahead and flip this around. Oh. Wow. Well, Lisa, I got something that'll cheer you up while you're at the airport. This is something that Cheryl S. loves. And I'm, because I love Cheryl S., I'm going to do it. It's going to really make your day. Do. Oh, that was an act of mercy. had some regret today. I think I overpaid for that licorice yesterday. A little bit. I had to do some research to determine if I overlooked. It appears I overpaid. So I'll maybe tell the licorice man when I see him at the next event. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh. Ah. These little cats are like little rockets running around here. Somebody, oh, pick one up. Are you kidding me? Last night they were all sitting up in the chair. The mom and the 3 monster little kittens were in there. And doesn't have one of those awful Billy Bass. Yeah. I love those things. The singing bass. I remember when they were real popular, I thought, wow, this country really finally got some good taste. Do not give nuts to children under 4. No, Nick, I didn't play high school football. You got to look at it this way. It's Baltimore City, right? High school. You got guys that are 6 feet 7 inches tall, and right. I said to myself, you know what? I'm too beautiful to be hit by one of those guys. I was terrible in high school. I think my grade point in graduating, well, they didn't give grade point. They gave you your actual numerical. There were no, you know, if you got a 30 on a test, that was factored into your, right? So I think I came out with like a 73.2 average or something. Hey, Starbeam. But it was a brutally difficult high school. It was pretty bad. Yeah, tried telling that to my folks. My poor mother, I had her hair standing on end more times in my school career than you can shake a stick at. Hey, 4 scores. Similar, yeah, I kind of goofed up yesterday, 4 scores. Little monsters with socks. Waiting for eats. Isn't that card wonderful? I don't know where Tiger is. Okay, we got a chicken dinner and gravy tonight. Yum, yum. Where's that little brat? Oh, here's Tiger. Tiger, what are you doing? Huh? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yum, yum. You got chicken slop in a can tonight. Ooh, how nice. You go. Fanny. Fanny's a nut. All right. There's tigers over there. There's tiger. Oh. Remember when Tiger and I used to be really tight? They just don't eat well since the Trotsky's gone. They just have no appetite. There's another one. There's the one with the white, like baby socks, but with the gray instead of black. Trotsky was the king. Who's hungry? Let's put the food dish where they can see it. Sock. Not you dumbbell. Oh, ow. Oh. Trotsky was the one. He was the one. Where's Patricia Wakefield? I guess it's strip club. Oh, let me see what I got inside. Alright, I don't feel like fiddling with spaghetti tonight, so we got a choice. We can either have chicken in a can sandwich, or we can have Joan of Arc spiced beans, which is always a Rancho favorite. So there's the choice tonight. Oh, this was in a box. Somebody was giving it away. Best of Fuse 11/5/2021. Probably still good. The Joan of Arc. There's one vote for Joan of Arc. Yeah, I put some dry food at. Let me take care of that. Oh, Joan of Arc would be good. It's good. Yeah, I think let's have some Joan of Arc tonight. Why not? We haven't had that in a while. We don't even have to do the grill. Tiger. Let me tell you guys, these things are legendary. And Catherine sent me a whole case of these things. Deliscable. Really good. What are you looking at? I do not believe that Baby Socks likes me at all. Here comes the little brats are coming up now. Let's see what happens. Let me get this ready. You can watch the brats. Here they come. See the ones there. There they are. They're hungry. Look at the little monsters. Spicy beans. Come on, monsters. Come on, monsters. Yeah, we don't call them knucklehead. They're the brat pack now. There they are. It's like Fanny's over there. Oh, there's nothing to eat. Gotta come up here. You gotta come up here. No, there's 3 of them there. There's one right there. There's another right there. And there's another knucklehead just behind that starter fluid there. Yeah, it was terrible about Trotsky. All right, let me heat the beans up. I guess this stuff is still good. Who knows, right? Here's some of this crap on it. Alright, it's almost time to get down and be munching. Where did the knuckleheads go? Where did the brat pack get off to? Oh. Oh, man, it's a pain tonight. Let's flip that around. They got plenty of fresh water. They get their fresh water out every day. Where in the heck did the critters go? Yeah, the population is always controlled by the area. We got some mozzarella. I don't have any cheddar, so. We got some of this crap. Wow, wow, this is hot, 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 hot. Nice Joan of Arc beans. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a really nice culinary experience. I don't know where the knucklehead brats went. I don't know. But this is a situation, it's lifeboat law here, right? Everybody for themselves. Oh, this Rancho, it's like a daily struggle for the survival of the fittest around here. So you got to be able to eat anything. All right, here we go. Let's test up these beans. They need another heat. Oh, that's so good. Oh, yeah, like the nurses, like you can't do this, you can't do that, and I'm just like, I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let's commence to eat. I'm hungry. Got some nice tostadas. That. Yum. Ooh. in paper. Do 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 do. Santa Claus is on his way. Man, I really hurt today. Let's see what we got here. We got this nice and hot. I couldn't really drain the beans too much. I didn't want to lose a lot of the joy juice that you get on them. Let's see, we'll try to drain it off here. We just have to do one at a time. I noticed if I try to do 3 of them, then they deteriorate and they're falling apart. Alright, there's no, let's put a little bit of this on. Mozzarella. We hit this with a little bit of the sauce. Oof. It's got a definite wang to it. Let's see. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Alright, let me get some napkins. Always a messy operation. Ow. Ooh, man. Alright, here we go. Now that would be a powerhouse menu item there. Joan of Arc spiced bean tostadas. Got to be careful, these things disintegrate quickly. What a treat. You put out a Todd English's Pepper Club. Hack job tostadas. Nice, simple, easy. Delicious. That's called like a quality dollar feed. Spicy. Hack up your tummy. I mean, when we eat around here, it lets us know we're alive. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's a totally unique experience to feed yourself in this, on this rancho. Right? It's a daily struggle. Food does not drive this operation. This sauce is like too juicy or something. It's got all that water that comes out. It's killing the vibe of the Joan of Arc. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's a beauty. Look at that one. All right. June, you ever had spiced chili beans? You're definitely at the gourmet end of the table with these things. People would pay big money Problem is, all the joy juice runs down. Hey Phil, how you doing? I don't know how long I've had that salsa. I don't know. I guess under refrigeration, nothing ever really goes bad, right? It does taste a little gamey, that sauce. I think we'll just can this crap. Ooh, the more I ate it, the more it seemed like the butt end of a giraffe or something. I don't know. Phil, how are you doing? How's everything in great St. Louis? Meet me in St. Louis. 1904 World's Fair. Let's see. Serve this at the Mexican part. These people be screaming. Screaming with delight. As a new culinary tradition is born. The Roseland Tostado, whatever the heck it is. Oh, there goes the beer. I don't know where the cat's. Oh, there's Tiger. I like the Guerrero. We got another brand that would like 10 cents more. Delicious. Fast, easy dinner. Yeah, I imagine tostadas would be good on a Mexican pizza. Cheryl S., we just call it good. It pays not to be a culinary slob around here, right? Snob, I mean. This is missing nothing at all. 3 of those babies and you are ready to ride the range. So good. It's like a nice heaping helping of Spam. Nice potted meat. Oh boy. Delicious. This is what it's all about. I gotta cut this ladybag's roses again. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach overhead. Where in the heck is Tio? And it's like Tio flew the coop. Because of you, there's a song in my heart. Because of you, there's a song in my heart. All right, that fit the bill tonight. We didn't need a luxury dinner. We needed something simple. We had something simple. Beautiful camp chef. That's the way it goes. They're saying has appeared I might have overpaid a little bit for that licorice, but it supported local business. Let's see if we can find the varmints. Whose outfit? Mine? I think it's all right. What's wrong with it? It makes a statement. There they are. There they are on the Serengeti Plains. There they are. Right. As we approach in, the alert goes up. There's two of them over there. There they go. Look at them go. Look at those babies go. Where are we gonna run? What are we gonna do? Makes a statement. Makes a statement. Right. Let's go check the apples. I'm waiting for Tio to cut that log up. Move that out of here. Man, you don't want to be hit by one of these pine cones that comes down. Holy smokes. These things are like 5 pounds. Good, the fence is still up. I always pray, just please let me get through another season. That thing's got like a 15% lean on it now. Alright, what are our apples? Look at that, some kind of rat ate them up there or something. I don't know, we got a lot of them. We got some really good ones this year. Look at that. Don't be jelly, Cheryl S. Don't be jelly. We like to harvest these a little on the tart side. There's the fig tree that refuses to go gently into that good night. Cactus fence is appalling. I'm gonna have to get over and fix this one. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, this is probably the oldest apple tree in the county here. It grew this way because it struggles to get light because it is. I'm gonna make applesauce. I'm gonna bake an apple pie. I think I'm gonna be able to harvest them on Monday. Rabensteins don't keep well at all. Yeah, I don't like cinnamon too much. The little monsters are there. The little monsters, they're peering out. It's Monsters Incorporated. They like to slide under the main fence. I think they've been hanging out under the car. I don't know. Let's go have a raid on Entebbe. See what's going on. I'm gonna pull these tomato plants. Look at these I planted from seeds. They're just sick with tomatoes. They like to hang under the car. Creepy little cats, aren't they? Man, they tore up my peat moss. Yeah. Got to fix that light Tio smashed. Their only casual. Look at all these tomatoes, right? Romas and everything, and then look over here. These are the ones that I bought. And nothing. Nothing. One dink-ass tomato. So these are gonna go. They don't even look healthy. They look weird. I got one there. We're gonna have to shock cut this Palestine orange when I'm feeling better. This isn't doing anything. What a waste of space this thing is. Got plenty of Trevita oranges. Not a lot of Washington navels, but a few of them. Watch out for snakes. Let's see. Oh, we got a little baby pair here. Tough year with all the rain we had in spring. I bought an almond tree. All right, take care, Randy. All-in-one almond. Self-fertile. Hey, Megan. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out, guys, and thank the moderators and everybody else for a fun chat tonight. I appreciate it, and hope to see everybody tomorrow. Thank you for the well wishes. I'm going to get some extra rest tonight. I really overdid it yesterday. But thank you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so. It's very appreciated. And have a fine rest of your night from the Rancho.